Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today it's going to be a fun video. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. It is going to be another MAC limited edition collection. This one is called MAC to the Future, which can I just say that is like the best name that they've ever come up with for a collection. It's just so fun, MAC to the Future. So I love this collection, the packaging and everything. You guys will see. Look at that. How pretty is that? So nice. So I picked up quite a few things from the collection, almost all. I'm going to be putting it to the test, swatches, review, demo, all that good stuff. This collection is available right now in the UK and some other countries in Europe and outside of Europe. I don't think it's available in the US just yet. So this is a good time for you guys to kind of see everything firsthand, the collection, the swatches, everything, and then make a decision before the collection comes out in the US. So I've got you guys, don't worry. Everything is listed down below as well for you guys to check out the products. So I've made it easy for you. This one's gonna be a fun one, so definitely grab a snack or a drink. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the MAC to the Future collection. Before we jump into trying everything, can I just show you the packaging? It is to die for. It is like this purple to green tinge. It is so pretty, very futuristic, of course. And even just like the lip liner, I think my favorite is like the lip liner because you can really see the color and like the packaging. So I absolutely love that. And yeah, everything is just so fun. I'm not going to spoil everything for you guys, like you'll see, but I wanted to show you the packaging because I know that is like a main part of the collection, of course. So again, it is like very futuristic. Let's just jump straight into trying out the collection. I'm going to be swatching everything on my hands, face, all that good stuff, trying everything out. So there are two cream blushes in this collection and I picked up one of them because the other one was kind of peachy. I'll insert clips here from when I did go into store. One is more pink, one is more peachy. I opted for the more pink one, but here are some swatches of both the blush shades. They are cream blushes, so yeah, just bear that in mind, not powder. The peachy one is called Ginger Please, and it's described as a peach beige for anyone that is wondering. So the one I did go for is called Sonic, and this is the more pink one. I mean, the packaging, again, I literally cannot get over. I hope I don't blind you guys because it does like reflect quite a bit, but you can kind of see the packaging. It's like purple and green. It's just really pretty. So this one is Sonic, which I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. It's called the Skin Finish Cream Blush. And this is Sonic right here. So again, packaging is to die for. It's really hard to show on camera, but it does reflect nicely. And this is definitely like a rose pink. And that is the shade right there. So I'm going to be trying it out on the cheeks. I only have bronzer and foundation and concealer, nothing else. So on MAC's website, this one is actually described as a natural rose beige, which I would say is pretty accurate. It's definitely a really nice, just rose pink. So let's go ahead and swatch this on the hands before I try it on the cheeks. Ooh, very pigmented, very glowy as well. It's just a very nice neutral, I guess, yeah, like rose beige. That's it blended out on the hand. Let's just go straight into it. Okay, it's blending really nicely and I didn't put too much, so definitely has a little bit of a sheen, like a little bit of a glow. No shimmer. It's definitely a matte cream blush, but just the formula has a little bit of a glow. That is very pretty. Take some off. It does kind of lift the foundation, but to be honest, all creams, at least on my skin, do that. So I'm not really fussed about that. Is it too much? I'm gonna do a little bit less on this side and see. I love that it blends really nicely. I think the peach one would be really nice as well, actually. I feel like going back and getting the peach one. So that is it a little bit more subtle, and then that is it a little bit stronger. Kind of like the more subtle side now, but at least you guys can see like the difference that you can build it up. And it just gives a really nice natural flush. This would be great for summer, to be fair. And I know this collection will probably sell out, so definitely check the link down below and grab yourself one whilst you can. Anything from the collection, to be honest. Doesn't have to just be the blush, but just the packaging itself. If you're crazy like me, what would you guys think? I think it's really nice. And it's very true to color on the cheeks, I feel like. You could use your fingers as well for this. I've just applied the slightest bit of highlight on my cheeks, just the powder highlight. Now we're gonna move on to the eyeshadow palette of the collection, from the collection. And that is this one right here. Again, packaging to die for. So they only have one eyeshadow palette in the collection. And this one is called the, I guess it's just Connect in Color eyeshadow palette. This palette also does come with 6 eyeshadows, a mix of mattes and shimmers. And look at that. How adorable is this little palette? I mean, it's so cute. You can kind of see the color and like the vibe a little bit more here. So let me show you guys what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It does actually come with a film as well. It does come with a mirror as well, but there's just a sticker on it. So these are the colors. It is a really nice array of shades. You basically have 2 kind of browns here. One's a matte, one's a shimmer, a bronze, 2 blues, and then 2 nude shades. So it's like 2 each of the color. 1 matte and 1 shimmer, which I like how they've done that. This shade in particular is actually a duochrome. It's like a purple blue shift. So it does shift 2 different colors, but then the rest are just normal shimmers and normal mattes. And I will go through the colors now with you and the description as well, and then swatches, and then we can try it on the eyes. The first shade is called Pinky Prosper, and this one is described as a iridescent light pink. And all of these are described on MAC's website. The second shade is called Looks Promising. This one is described as a light champagne, and it's definitely more shimmery, more silky. The next shade is called Naughty and Ice, and actually this is described wrong on MAC's website. They describe it as a shimmer, but it's absolutely not. It's a completely matte shade. So in my own description, I'm gonna describe it as a deep blue matte shade. Going into the second row, the duochrome shade is called Starry Night, and I'm going to describe this as a deep blue duochrome shimmer. Again, on MAC's website, they didn't describe this for whatever reason. The next shade is called Melted Bronze, and it's described as a rich metallic bronze shade. And I would say for sure it's definitely a metallic bronze. I think this would be really pretty just all over the eyes on any skin tone. And then last but not least in the palette, it is the shade Mocha Mayhem. And this one is described as a deep matte brown. And that is all of these shades close up. And then here are the swatches as well on my arm. Just so you guys can kind of see like how it looks, not just on the eyes, but swatched as well. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Looks Promising, which is this beautiful champagne. Feels very silky as I'm swatching it. And that is it right there, very high shine. I did not even wet my brush. This is almost like a silver champagne, but instantly, oh my goodness, it is so pigmented. I don't remember MAC's eyeshadows being like this. I'm actually just gonna put this mainly in the first half. I don't think I'll be able to use all of the colors. It's just going to be quite impossible because I do want to focus more on the duochrome rather than the bronze. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Pinky Prosper, and I'm going to use this as a transition. There really isn't a transition color in here, so I'm going to try my best to use this as a transition. It might be dark enough to show a little bit of something in the crease. I don't know if... I mean, it's looking a little frosty. Yeah, it's definitely coming out frosty. It's definitely not a matte actually, but let's just put a little bit of something in the crease. Just gonna go back in because I did lose some of that champagne. Let's actually swatch this as well. It reminds me of the blue brown pigment from MAC. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna take this. There's absolutely no fallout, which I love, and I'm gonna apply this on the outside. Okay, this might be my new fave. I hope the camera is picking up some of the blue shimmer, or like the duochrome. I'm just gonna blend over the champagne just so they melt together. What do we think? Is that not so pretty? I know this whole look is like quite shimmery at the moment, but it is so nice. So nice. So I'm gonna repeat that on the other side. Okay, I literally can say I absolutely love this duochrome. I am actually gonna go in with the matte brown and just focus that right on the lash line. And this goes over the shimmer nicely. It's definitely Nice to have something apart from just a black matte shade. I feel like this really pulls the look together, adding the brown. I'm going to attempt to do a little bit of a wing. And then I'm going to try to use that blue, that matte blue as well. It is a very shimmery look, so do bear that in mind. There's a lot of shimmer in this palette. I'm going to take the matte blue. I'm going to swatch it as well for you guys. This one feels the most silkiest. Let me see the brown. Okay, both the mattes, insanely smooth and pigmented. Definitely doesn't feel like a regular MAC single eyeshadow. Definitely feels like a different formula almost. But look how pigmented that is. And let's just swatch it and see. Yeah, MAC's definitely done something with this palette because that is really smooth and silky. Slightly on top, maybe just a little bit here, just to tie in the blue from the duochrome, and also just to see how it pops. A little bit more of the brown, and then I'm just gonna apply mascara and I will be right back. I thought I wasn't gonna love this palette, but I actually am so pleasantly surprised with just how the look came out and everything. So next, it is everyone's favorite part of these types of videos that I do in all of these MAC collections. It's lips. As you can see right here, I'm going to show you guys which ones I picked up, but again, packaging is to die for. Look at it, it's so pretty. So in this collection there are 3 lip liners, and I actually picked up 2 out of the 3. I actually wish that I picked up the last one, so I might go back and get it, but I did swatch it for you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the swatches now of all 3. So again, these are the swatches of all 3 of those that I did do in store, but I did pick up Hover and Hodgepodge. These are the 2 lip liners that I picked up, and I normally don't go for these shades, honestly, but I thought let me get it as well for the video because it can help you guys to decide. So I'm gonna first go in with Hodgepodge because I feel like everyone is waiting to see this. And I'm gonna show you what the packaging looks like. Absolutely stunning. I feel like you can see the colors more with the lip liner packaging. So Hodgepodge, I'm going to show you guys a close-up. This one on MAC's website is described as a neutral brown. That's all they say. This is what Hodgepodge looks like. Right there, I'm going to do a little swatch on the hand as well. It is definitely a very nice brown. I feel like it would suit a lot of skin tones. So let's just do a little swatch. I love that. It's not too like reddish brown, it's not too orange brown, it's not too chocolate brown. It definitely is like a neutral, which is what I like anyway in my lip liner colors. Let's go ahead and swatch the next one that I picked up, and again, this one is however you pronounce it, Hover. And this one is a really nice kind of more orange or warm toned brown, if you guys can see that. And actually on MAC's website, this one is described as a warm beige brown. And again, that's pretty accurate. Definitely it is more on the warmer side. And I feel like Hodgepodge is a little bit more just cooler and neutral. So I'm going to be swatching this one, Hover, next to it, so you guys can see for comparison. Definitely a lot more warmer. So you guys can kind of decide which one you think will suit you. There are 3 lipsticks in this collection from at least what's in the UK. I don't know in other countries if they've released more, but I'm pretty sure there's only 3 lipsticks in this collection. So there are 2 Macximal Silky Matte lipsticks, and then there is only 1 Lustreglass lipstick from the MAC to the Future collection. I'm going to show you guys the 2 matte lipsticks. They're both permanent shades. The shade is Honeylove and Warm Teddy. Again, both permanent shades. So even if you don't get it in this packaging, you can still get it in the classic MAC packaging. I didn't go for Warm Teddy because I felt Warm Teddy was just a little bit too warm for me. But as you can see in these swatches side by side, this is what the packaging looks like. Again, all pretty much the same. But this one is Honeylove, a very nice like nude. So Honeylove, look at that. It's such a pretty, not too nude, but nude shade. And this one on MAC's website is actually described as a light beige toned with rose. So that just means it's a light beige nude, but it has a little hint of a pink or like a rose tone. So it's not going to be too warm. Oh my God. It's always been one of my favorites, Honeylove. And That is that right there. So the next lipstick that I picked up is the Lustreglass lipstick. This is the only one in the collection. I don't know why they only chose to do one Lustreglass lipstick and not two, like they did with the matte. But for whatever reason, this one is really pretty. And this one is actually a limited edition shade from what I believe. And this one is called Rosy Thoughts. Rosy Thoughts, I'm going to show you guys right now, is a beautiful, beautiful shade. This just straight away looks like a, I don't want to say cherry cola, but like a, I guess, yeah, almost like not really a wine, not really a raspberry, somewhere kind of in between. So on MAC's website, this one is actually described as a all new everyday hue. That's all it says. So it doesn't actually say what the color is. It just says it's an everyday hue. I'm going to swatch it and I'm going to make my own decision. Let's see. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? The Black Honey lipstick from Clinique. Literally exactly like that, I feel like. I've actually got Black Honey by Clinique right here, so let's just compare it and see. Okay, obviously the MAC one is a lot more pigmented, but you can see it's got that same sort of tone. Let's go into the lip liner first. I'm going to first try Hodgepodge lip liner. Kind of a little bit warm on my skin tone. This is Hodgepodge lip liner. It is a little bit warm on my skin tone, but it is very nice, gives great definition. I'm now going to apply the Honeylove lipstick because I feel like it would go with it. So let's just see. So it pairs nicely with Hodgepodge. I love that. I absolutely love that. I've always loved Honeylove anyway. But I feel like with the lip liner, it gives great definition. And I just feel like they pair nicely together because they're both kind of neutrals. So let me know what you guys think of the combo and if you're going to get it for yourself. Here's just a little close up. So next I'm going to go into Hover, and this is it again swatched right here. So a lot more warmer. And let's see which one I'm going to like better. I like both, to be honest, for different lip combos. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like this one. I'm gonna try it with this shade right here, Rosy Thoughts, the more shiny one. So let's give it a go. That's so creamy straight away. My lips are a little bit dry. Oh my gosh. That's darker than I thought it would be. Literally takes no effort to get pigment. I love that. Very pigmented for a shiny lipstick. I wish they did have a little bit of a darker lip liner to kind of go with this, because the lip liners in this collection doesn't really go with this lipstick. But maybe it doesn't need a lip liner. You can just wear it like how it is. But this is Rosy Thoughts lipstick and the Hover lip liner. What do you guys think? Which lip combo do you prefer? I feel like both can go with the eyes. This is why I really like this collection. They've really thought out the colors and how well they go together. I don't think there's any point trying Rosy Thoughts with Hodgepodge because this actually goes over the lip liner, so then you can't really see the lip liner. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to do one more lip combo. I'm going to try the Hover lip liner with Honeylove lipstick. I definitely feel like it goes a little bit better with the Hodgepodge lip liner because this one is a little bit warm on the outsides, but regardless, still very pretty. And I do have to kind of blend it a little bit more. Of course, it's going to look different on different skin tones, but this is what that combo looks like as well, just in case you guys wanted to see it with that lip liner. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the collection, your final thoughts. I absolutely love everything. I think my favorite is like the eyeshadow palette and the lip liners. I really like the lip liner shades. Also, the cream blush is really pretty, you know. I don't really have any complaints, to be honest, with this collection. You guys know me, I'm quite honest, but I can't really fault anything here. Everything again is listed down below, so definitely click the link below and check out these products. I've listed everything for you guys to make it easy. That is it from me, so I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, I will speak to you guys all in my next video.